I'm sitting watching blood while it dries on my sleeve, thinking why does everyone I love die or just leave? And if I mean a thing, then why would you leave? My mind only sees the suicide side of things. At this point we can't relate if you ain't lost everything.
Okay, so what's up guys, welcome back to West Wild World. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. It's just a quick little feeding video. So let's just hop into it. I'm gonna see if this red-tailed boa wants a chick. Hey, it's a chick. It's food, not foe. He's a very, very sassy boa. He's never been fed a chick before, so don't know if you'll know what it is. But these guys in the wild will eat birds occasionally. So let's see if he wants it. If not, I just want to vary his diet a little bit. So if not, I do have a rat for him. It doesn't seem like he wants this. Let's just get a little rat out. Make sure it's not that hot. Gorgeous little animal though. Obviously this is a temporary enclosure until he gets bigger. With the display enclosures there is a chance of the snakes escaping because there is gaps in between the glass, so don't want that to happen. There we go. Obviously non-venomous constrictor found in South America. Beautiful animal. Obviously just a juvenile as well, as I said before, but gonna close up and move on to the next snakes. Okay, so next up are my two female puff adders. Let's see if they want a little chick. Hey, do you want it? I know it doesn't have a head, but I promise you it still tastes nice. I think she'll take it now. She's very weird with her food. She doesn't usually strike, but it seems like she did there. And there you can see the other female. I'm going to open up the other side for her. And let's get a chick for her, but she will strike, and you will see the strike speed of a puff adder. One of the fastest striking snakes on the African continent these guys are, and she almost never fails to disappoint with a nice strike. So let's see. Look at that fucking potent strike. I mean, I didn't even see that. Beautiful girl. Named her Ang because her head is just so fucking massive with those venom glands, but she's chowing down. Those are just little snacks. So yeah. Awesome. I'm going to move on to some other snakes real quick. I'll see you guys there. Okay, so next up is my snouted cobras. Let's see if they want some food. Beautiful banded snouted cobras. Got some chicks for them. Hopefully they'll take it because they often choose exploring over food, even though they've been out today already. Come, you know what it is. You've eaten chicks before. There we go. Don't you dare ignore it. You want to bite it. Come. So these guys are very, very odd with their food. You can see there that he wants it. He's pushing his nose against it. This is actually the female, but she's way more interested in exploring. Let's see if the male wants something, but we have to keep a lookout for that female so she doesn't come out and take a bite out of me in a feeding response. Think that I'm food. Come. A camera woman, I'm trusting her with my life at the moment. Don't fucking hiss. Hello. Here's food. There you go. Come. You know you want it. Yeah, I know. Other one. See how they actually like exploring more than eating. These guys are very, very... Hello. Don't fucking try and bite me. You see how inquisitive these animals are. They are way more intent on exploring than they are on feeding. But they're also very, very calm snakes, even though they are super inquisitive. I mean, with food out and about, you can see how calm they are, even though they just want to run around and explore. But let's just get them back inside. Apparently they don't want food today. No, go inside. I will neck you. Don't tempt me. So let's move on to some other snakes. Okay, so next up on the feeding list is going to be my captive Boomslang. He's still a bit of a sassy pants when it comes to food. But let's see if he wants a gecko. you realize it's nom nom food. It's nom nom food. You see there, super good. Oh, bit it and then released it. So what I do from this point onwards is he's going to eat that down. And because it's winter at the moment, I've had to just feed him geckos, and he's gone off of pinks. So what I do is that I train feed him now, and he's running with his food. So what train feeding is, I'll show you when he's got more of the gecko down. It also helps with these snakes that aren't, I mean, they will eat little mammals in the wild, but they aren't mainly mammal eaters. Obviously at this size, I can't really get small enough birds for him. Obviously I have the day-old chicks, but that's still a long way away. And he's going to fold this thing like a taco, like my girlfriend says. But yeah, so what train feeding is that they're eating, and what you basically do is you put it at the front of their mouth while their mouth is still open, and then they just continue to eat like they haven't finished their meal yet, just like that. And we'll continue to eat that down if it doesn't fall out the side of his mouth. So this is a nice little technique that you can use for the stubborn snakes. Obviously boomslangs are stubborn eaters. And it also gets them used to the pinky texture, because sometimes the snakes actually don't like the texture of the mice in their throat. So they will only eat what they are comfortable eating. But in his mind, he's still eating the gecko. Don't want to, he will pull himself back up. So yeah, in his mind, he's got a very big gecko, and that's what he's eating right now. And then let's get this last pink in his mouth. Might not get this last pink in him because he's swallowed the other ones quite quickly. Let's see if he wants it. So I actually had him at one stage where he would go after the pinks on the tongues. And now he's a little bit more wary of them. But what would be good is if he actually takes this pink off the tongues now. And he is just a little captive bred juvenile, but I've had to get him onto pinks and deal with the stubbornness of them. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm just trying to concentrate and not shake so much. But let's see if he wants it. Doesn't look like it, but you know, patience is a virtue. So you guys have probably heard me say it a lot, but this is Africa's most potent, well, venomous snake. Drop for drop, it's more potent than the black mamba's venom these guys have. They also have one of the smallest venom yields of most snakes, or averaging around 8 milligrams for an adult, which is tiny. To put into perspective, a adult puff adder can inject roughly about 400 milligrams of venom if it were to give you a full dosage. But yeah, he doesn't seem like he wants this last one. Don't want to push it too much, but I also do want him to get him back on pinks, and then eventually day-old chicks when he's big enough. But that was a very good meal for him, so I'm not going to push my luck. Okay, so next up, this snake had me dancing like a ballerina today, and yeah, he often doesn't take off the tongs, but I want to see if he will today. So let's see. This is the banded West African forest. Let's see if he will take. Look at that. Gorgeous animal. Let's just be a bit careful. I'll see where his head is. Weep! Let's see if he'll take it. He's such a weirdo. Yeah, so what I usually do is I leave it on top of his house and he eats it then. He's very spooked by the tongs. But yeah, you guys don't usually get to see him. So I'll see if he comes back this way and see if I can offer it to him.
Okay, so next up I'm going to be feeding my Copperhead, and hopefully she doesn't mistake my hand as the rat. Here you go. Do you not want it? Do you not want it? Yeah. Not hungry. First time for everything, I guess. Oh well. You sure you don't want it? Sure you don't want it? Looks like you do. There we go. That's such a gentle little bite. She'll eat up. Gorgeous snake. We'll move on to the next snake real quick.
Oh, shit, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to be offering some more chicks to these two lovely ladies and seeing if they want it. There you go. It's the same thing. Obviously, these are little meals for them. Like little snacks, little snacks. And it's very good to actually vary their diet. That's what I was trying to do with the boa at the beginning of this video. But let's see if she wants it or not. She's very weird with her food. I know the other female will take it instantly. There we go. Look at that. So she's going to take it down. Let's move on to the other side. And we're going to see a lightning fast strike from this one. Or she might take it gently like the other one does. Probably not, but I don't know. Let's act like we little prey going around. Look, it's past your hide. Past your hide. I already swallowed half of it down. She's such a beast. Absolutely love her. But cool. Both going to chow down those nice little two chicks. And we can move on to some other snakes.
Okay, so next up is going to be this rescue Cape Cobra. Just need to find out where his head is. Going to be offering him some food. He's very, very intent on biting, but he hasn't eaten in front of me yet. So let's see if he will sort of get used to it, the food being on his tongues. Okay. But again, he's taken 4 meals with me, all after leaving it in here. So let me get one more chick for him. Okay, so just gonna offer him another chick, just show him maybe he'll take a bite because this one has a head and start eating. Cape Cobras are very, especially wild ones, are very, very reluctant to eat in front of other people. Because obviously their mouth is their main form of defense. Well, their only form of defense actually, besides intimidation factors. So yeah, so they would much rather, he's obviously not comfortable with me yet, but yeah, they would much rather eat if they feel comfortable. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.